MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Iowa Cubs and the Indianapolis Indians. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Indianapolis, Indians.
Franklin Perez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0.
And now here is Eddie James. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First pitch coming, here it is. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Couple of runners on base with one down, and up next is Will Craig. Ready with the 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And stepping in, Eddie James, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Alames backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding in is Phillip Evans. He flew out in his last debut. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full. New inning set to get underway. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Eddie James. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Swaggerty is right there, 1 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jalen Ortiz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. 1 there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We're through 6 full. The I-Cubs are out in front, 5-1. Now at the plate, here is Eddie James. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. It's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Craig. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. He just manages to get his hand in. The 1-2. Runners off for second. A bouncer to the left side. Throw goes over to third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Eddie James. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Runner goes for second on the ground to the right side. And that's in there for a base hit.
Right here.
His third hit of the game. And he's safe.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Now batting, catcher.
So the next to bat will be Jose Godoy, and their runners at the corners now. Fielded cleanly to second for one, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Iowa took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Brown earns his 8th victory of the season. Jack Sanchez works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
For Indianapolis, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Iowa Cubs and the Indianapolis Indians.
And now,
it's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Antonio Carmona is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So next to hit is Eddie James. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First delivery to him. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup for you.
Next, it'll be Travis Swaggerty.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Travis.
Comes set in the 0-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So stepping in is Eddie James, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. James, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot has to do with the fact that this guy plays with the big part of the field. He is not pot committed to pulling the baseball or going the other way. He stays through the middle of the field. He keeps everything working towards the big part, and it serves him well from both sides of the plate. Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there. I don't see him stop.
A dive, but he's back. James stands at first with one out. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses, throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he can't make contact there on strike three, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Next to hit is Austin Wins. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Runner's on his way to third. Grounded to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. First beats him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in a... Next to stand in is Eddie James, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Line towards center field. That's in there, base hit.
All right.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Next up is Austin Wins. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Go hard, just go hard, go hard, go hard.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in 2. So next to bat will be Eddie James, trying to stay perfect. He's 3 for 3 so far. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Duarte finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Indianapolis wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Antonio Carmona notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For Iowa, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Iowa Cubs and the Indianapolis Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Wilson Brooks, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on it kind of a little.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Digging in next, Eddie James off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Aviles is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So now to the plate, Jake Burkhart. He flew out in his last AB.
The right fielder, Jake.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. One away. Next up, Eddie James flew out last time up.
Eddie James.
And now the first pitch. Hit to short. Reined
Come on,
in.
get down, slide,
And the
slide.
2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So now here is Eddie James. Potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward now is the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And there's one away.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jack Sanchez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Enrique Tejeda closes the door for the save, number 38. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of the crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. Find out more, head over to theshow.com.